Be ready? Start. Federalism in India refers to relations between the center and the states of the Union of India. The Constitution of India establishes the structure of the Indian government. Part 11 of the Indian Constitution specifies the distribution of legislative, administrative, and executive powers between the Union government and the states of India. The legislative powers are categorized under a union list, a state list, and a concurrent list, representing respectively the powers conferred upon the union government, those conferred upon the state governments, and powers shared among them. This federalism is symmetrical in that the devolved powers of the constituent units are envisioned to be the same. Historically, the state of Jammu and Kashmir was accorded a status different than other states owing to an explicitly temporary provision of the Indian Constitution, namely Article 370, which was revoked by the Parliament in 2019. Union territories are unitary type, directly governed by the Union government. Article 1 within bracket 1 of the Constitution stipulates two-tier governance with an additional local elected government. Delhi and Puducherry were accorded legislatures under Article 239AA and 239A respectively. The fundamental rights of citizens are the same throughout India. There are two or more levels of government. Each level of government has its own jurisdiction in matters of legislation, taxation, and administration, even though they govern the same citizens. Powers and functions of each tier of government are specified and guaranteed by the Constitution. The Supreme Court has been given the power to settle disputes between state governments. The division of powers are defined by the Constitution, and the legislative powers are divided into three lists. Union list consists of 100 items on which the Parliament has exclusive power to legislate. This includes defense, armed forces, arms and ammunition, atomic energy, foreign affairs, war and peace, citizenship, railways, shipping and navigation, airways, post and telegraphs, telephones. State list consists of 61 items. Uniformity is desirable but not essential on items in this list: maintaining law and order, police forces, health care, transport, land policies, electricity in the state, village administration, etc. The state legislature has exclusive power to make laws on these subjects. In certain circumstances, the Parliament can make laws on subjects mentioned in the state list, but to do so, the Rajya Sabha Council of States must pass a resolution with a two-thirds majority that it is expedient to legislate in the national interest. Concurrent list consists of 52 items. Uniformity is desirable but not essential on items in this list. This list mentions marriage and divorce, transfer of property other than agricultural land, education, contracts, bankruptcy and insolvency, trustees and trust, civil procedure, contempt of court, adulteration of food stuffs, drugs and poisons, economic and social planning, trade unions, labor, welfare, electricity, newspapers, books and printing press, NS stamp duties. Subjects not mentioned in any of the three lists are known as residuary subjects. However, many provisions in the Constitution outside permit Parliament or state legislative assembly to legislate, excluding the provisions of the Constitution outside these list as per Article 245. The power to legislate on such subjects rests with the Parliament exclusively as per Article 248. Parliament shall legislate on residuary subjects following the Article 368 procedure as constitutional amendments. In case the above list are to be expanded or amended, the legislation should be done by the Parliament under its constitution power as per Article 368 with ratification by the majority of the states. Federalism is part of the basic structure of the Indian Constitution, which cannot be altered or destroyed through constitutional amendments under the constituent powers of the Parliament without undergoing judicial review by the court.